The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, hello everyone. I want to welcome you to tonight's webinar. It is August 9th, Thursday, and we've got a lot of cool stuff going on right now with not only Wake Up Now, but with our marketing team, One.me. And tonight we're going to be going over some of the new features that are up in One.me so that we can really get you cranking some people through the system, upgrading on the back end. And we've got some good stuff tonight. So I'm just going to jump right into it. If you are not familiar with our new webinar format that we just launched in August, on Tuesday and Thursday nights, we focus specifically on training and really marketing using One.me and also pretty much anything else out there to help you build your Wake Up Now business. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the focus is more on bringing guests, and we have actually a new presentation that we have. So again, welcome everyone tonight. What you're looking at right now is our One.me. Very, very exciting. We actually have our new blog, replicated websites, available now for all members. So I've been giving them away to some beta testers who have been testing them a little bit here today. So I'm going to go through the new blog with you so you can see how you can now use a more customizable platform with all of the stuff that we've already built. So I'm going to jump over to the blog. If you go to oneblog.com / your username, which this would be a demo account, you're going to see this is our new blog replicated website, and this is actually sitting on a WordPress platform, but we fully integrated it with our database, with our software, so that you'll be able to easily use this as a marketing tool as well. So I'm going to debut this for the first time tonight. Basically, you'll notice that all over the site is this form. Now, we've made this very easy for you to put wherever you want, and I'll show you how you can go do that. But basically, all of these pages are just explaining some basics. We've got some new videos coming that are going to be going on. But when you click on your blog, which is going to be, the place that we're going to be teaching you how to really customize and create a bunch of content here. When you click on the blog, you're going to see, your username right here. Again, this is a demo account. So you're going to see your username, everything pulling through, and then you'll be able to start blogging immediately, basically saying whatever you want. I mean, we're giving you a very, very customizable platform. Not only will you be able to change the way this looks, you'll be able to change all these slides that are going through right here as you see them. You'll be able to add your own content, really, really make this your own if you want to. You don't have to. But all these websites, or I should say all these pages, they all have a sign-up form that will drop directly into your One Members system. So pretty cool. I'm going to show you how you can log in. So if you have an account right now, you'll be able to log in with the exact same username and password as your One Members login and password. So getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so if I log into the demo account, what you're going to see is basically our customizable WordPress dashboard that we've been able to put together. So you'll notice up here are all the links for going back into your back office. So we're actually integrating this thing so that you can easily, click back on my profile. It's going to take me inside the demo account. Of course, you got to be logged into the other side as well. The logins are not synced, but once you're logged in on both, you can easily go back and forth between the two. Okay, so let me head back to the page. Okay, so this is what you're looking at. If you're not familiar with WordPress, it's a very easy platform to use, and we've made it very easy for you as well. You're going to see here that there's ads floating around within your admin panel. We also are having a sharing ad pool that you can participate in. very easily. In fact, where all of the traffic you're bringing to your blog, if members are clicking on it, a portion of it's going directly to you in the form of ad credits. That'll be $1. So we're going to be putting this together just so that we can create more and more revenue, so that we can, continue to text message, continue to develop, continue to, help you bring people into your funnel. So you'll notice our revenue sharing ad platform. You can read more about it here once you get yourself logged in. But I'm just going to go through, some quick things on this. If you go over, the thing that you want to focus on doing is making new posts, because this is going to allow you to create whatever you want. So I'm just going to go through one really quick here. If I wanted to add a new post, I simply click Add New. If I wanted to say, let's just say it's my story, and just to simplify the process here, I'll put something quick. But basically, you'll see here, it'll go into your username, your blog site, and then whatever you want to name it, it'll be created for you. So you have a lot of control here. You can do visual, or you can do the HTML side if you want to build it in HTML and then copy and paste it, or if you know some HTML code. Either way will work. Basically, if I just put, this is from the webinar demo, my story, and if I wanted to, make it bold or whatever I want to do, I would have the option. Now, one of the things I want to show you is there is a setting right here, and this is actually important. So if you are looking at the settings right now, and let me make sure I got it. Okay, it's under Tools. So on the left menu, under Tools, Widgets to Pages, I'm going to actually open it in a new link so I don't lose my spot here. Oh, sometimes these right clicks are a little weird when the webinar is going. But basically, what you can do is you can create your own widgets. So there's a widget right now created for you automatically right here, where all you have to do is replace this with whatever you want to create. We've created form for you. So if I were to come here and I were to use this and go back to the post, and we'll put a few line breaks in there, and I posted this and said form, it's actually going to populate the form on this page as well. So you'll be able to use your widgets and your forms within everything that you're doing. And now if I go back and I want to look at my site here, I go to my blog, I now see that I'll have another entry where I said, my story. So if I were to click on that, looks like I got to check that out. But basically, your page is very customizable. Again, this is why we have our beta testers going after it right now. And you'll be able to easily, manage leads, manage everything. You'll be able to click back and forth in between your back office into your blog, and you'll be able to use it as a customizable, platform to bring people into your funnel. So very cool. We've been working hard on our integration with this blog, actually for quite some time. It's been a work in progress, even before we joined Wake Up Now. But the blog, when you see how it's going to work, when you see, all the content that you can create and the stories, and just constantly creating more and more and more content, you'll be able to start creating a lot of traffic to your individual blogs. And we'll be showing you too, one of the things I wanted to show you here was the how easy it is to customize this. So if you go into Appearance, you'll see here that we're in a theme. If you go to the options, you'll easily be able to, pick from your design. If you don't like the header, they have these elements that you can pop in. Again, I know I'm going through this quick, it's on purpose, but you'll see these. So say like on my blog, I wanted to have my Twitter bar. I would just drag that over here. It'll show up down here. I could populate my Twitter handle, which for us is one.me. I can turn this on or off, and I save this, and it will actually. I keep getting lost here, back and forth. I go to the page. So on my blog, I'll then have all my tweets going. So there's a lot of stuff that you can customize. It's very easy. A lot of drag and drops. We've chose to use one template and then really help you customize this template so that you can make it your own, and you can pull in anything else that you're doing. Adding anything to this. I mean, literally, we're giving you kind of a drag and drop customizable replicated page that then everything on here will drop into your system. So again, we'll be going over this, but we just launched it. I was playing with it all day today to get it to our beta testers so that we can really start using this, because the more content we're creating, the more value this domain's going to get, and we're going to be able to get a lot of natural traffic, especially when the word gets out about Wake Up Now and people are searching for Wake Up Now on search engines. If you just do a good job at creating the content, it's likely that you're going to get ranked high and end up in your funnel. And we'll be going through all that. That's more advanced training on really how to get your sites ranked. But just wanted to show you that blog. Okay, so if we pop back into the back office, I want to show you a new feature that we also just launched today. If you click on My Leads, you're going to notice now under the imported contacts. So you're able to import up to 100,000 contacts anywhere. Doesn't matter where you got them from. We're giving you the benefit of the doubt. If you're buying the leads, if you've generated them before, whatever it is, you can import them. You just need to put them in the CSV format. Right. Well, what we've added is now our list manager. So if I were to come in here and I wanted to create a list, let's say, let's just say That Free Thing. I mean, let's make it easy. Let's say I want to import my That Free Thing members, TFT members, members only, members or leads, whatever it is. You can define it. Okay, so now I have created That Free Thing. So now when I go back to my leads and I go to import a list, I'll see it here in the drop-down. Okay, so if I were to go and find the list in the CSV format, which I probably have, a sample. I do here. So if I were to import this, I would then assign it to my list that I just created. I would then upload it, and then it would be automatically imported into here. Now, I think I already imported all of these. Oh, it looks like it imported this one. These ones were already on the sample file. But I can also assign anyone I want to these lists. So if you've already been importing people, or someone's from somewhere, you can really easily manage your lists now by creating them and assigning. So if I were to go to manage the contact, I could easily then assign them to the list, update them, they'd be on the list. Okay, so then if I wanted to send an email, I can now go and I can send emails to entire lists. So if I were to click on the imported contacts, let me see here, actually, it's on the contact list here, and I wanted to email the list, it's right here. So you'll see that I've assigned one person to this. If I emailed the list, it would be the list name, That Free Thing. I would then go pick which template I wanted to send, and of course the names would be all populated. My information's in here as well as my URL. So we're making it very easy for you now to bring people into your contact manager, send them out in bulk, and you'll be able to send out up to 500 per day. And this feature is only for the upgraded members on the 1995 package. So all members will be able to send up to 500 a day. Unless you upgrade, you can send up to 10,000 a day. So we'll be going through some of those once we add the invite tool, which we are very, very, very close. I know you've heard me say that a few times on these webinars, but getting very close on the invite tool, as well as the Tell a Friend, which is kind of a onesie as well that you can use. So there's a few ways that you can get contacts into this system. So again, when you're doing this, just make sure you're always tracking URLs. When you create the list, it's automatically tracked for you. But any marketing you're doing, when you go under Marketing Tools, clicking on Campaign Tracker, setting that up. So I know a lot of people are using these. These actually go in numerical order. So we've got about 500 people probably about now using these ID numbers, and you can put this anywhere from your replicated sites. Okay, so a few other things that I want to share with you that are now live is if you click on my profile, if you're in there right now, if you're following along with me, you're going to notice that we've added your blog. So if you go to your blog and you don't have a blog, let's just say, I'm trying to think of an actual user, but if you go to something that's not, it's going to show you, if you go to your username, it'll show you here, and it'll say, sorry, you don't, have this set up yet. So that's how you'll know whether or not your blog's been set up. If it has, you can easily log in and start messing around with everything that we have back in there. But underneath of my profile, you're going to notice some more fields. Now, this is a demo account, so you're not going to see any of these. But we're now keeping track of your silver light packs, your current customer points, which is very, very important to earning in this compensation plan, because you need to earn the max on all 15 generations, all 15 levels of everything. You need 150 customer points. Now, you get customer points by giving away the silver lights. You're going to get 5 points every time you give away a silver light. And every time you get a regular customer on $24.95, you get 10 points. You also get points for merchants. So this will keep track of your customer points for you right here. It also does it in your Wake Up Now back office. In addition, you'll see how many silver light packs that you have, so that you'll know, when you're importing the packs in here, you'll be able to use these to give away, very, very easily. You'll be able to see that. Also, you'll see your total savings. This is cool because we're going to build tons of models around the savings. So on your replicated website, if you have savings that are greater than, $25, it'll automatically show underneath of you saying, I've saved this much with my membership. We're also going to be running our own leaderboard for all of our members who are using the One.me system, who are saving the most, and we'll be doing all kinds of cool stuff with the data right now. You also see your current rank as well as your rank last month, and we'll be able to keep track of this, offer you specials, offer you $1 when you hit certain ranks, and all kinds of stuff. So we're now completely and fully synced with Wake Up Now, getting data back and forth so that we can make sure that everything's happening in real time. When you give away your silver light packs, it's going to come off your total, and we know how many customer points you have. So if you're in a position where you need 20 more customer points this month in order to earn another $100 or whatever it may be, we're keeping track of that for you, and we're really going to help you to maximize your Wake Up Now membership, because that's what this is all about. And this is for free members as well. This isn't an upgraded feature or anything. It's just we want to make sure that you're using our system, you're making money in Wake Up Now. We're going to help you maximize it, and we're going to continue to help you, with everything that we can, marketing tools and the whole nine. So very exciting. We're now fully synced. Wake Up Now is getting ready to launch their Merchant Light packages on the 15th. I've confirmed this, and they're pretty confident they're going to hit that. So we're pushing hard to have our new landing page for merchants up, so that you can start either enrolling merchants for the 119, or you can actually buy Merchant Light packs and you can give them away or sell them on the side, and they can be redeemed through the same way that they're being redeemed right now. And actually, I'm going to show you that as well. So the way that you get to that is if you click on your home page and you click on the Silver Light codes, which is the second one, you're going to see all of the codes that you've put into the system. So as they continue, as you give them away, you're going to see them taken from your total. And then when you don't have any more, when you pass information that's not a active code, it's going to let you know. Actually, it's what it does is it's going to land the user on a page back on our side saying, at this time your enroller does not have any merchant lights to give away. Please, contact them. That's if you're participating in the merchant lights, and then you'll know. So as soon as a member hits that page, it'll notify you. It'll alert you that that member has tried to redeem one of your codes but has been unsuccessful for whatever reason. So we'll be able to keep tabs on this, and this is going to be huge because of the front-end marketing that we do. A lot of it's going to be like, I'm giving you a free membership. I'm paying for your membership. Hurry, 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 go here, redeem these codes. So we want to make sure that, if you end up striking gold somewhere with one of your campaigns, or, we do a nice, rotation, and, it just burns through your codes real fast, we want to make sure that that you're able to re-up and get more, and, people are going in. So we've actually started to see some great redemptions here. We've already had a couple of our members test this out, and they've given away all of their codes initially right off the bat. So it's working. The system's rocking. Now it's time to put some marketing muscle on the front end of it to really help you get some people coming into your any one of your replicated pages, and then they'll be alerted at the top when they have a code to redeem. So that's what's going on there with the silver light codes. Okay, so now let me see if we have any more features here that we added today. We're working on so much stuff on a few different platforms and really just integrating it all. So I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. The next big thing is our $1 redemption. That will be up along with our invite tool. We're also working on our step-by-step training, which I mentioned on Tuesday night, that as soon as the invite tool is ready, step 2 is access your, pull in your contacts and send them an invite, and it's kind of walk you through the process, get done with the 5 steps, complete, and get $1. We also our text messaging platform that's coming out. So a lot of good features always. I mean, I'm telling you what. I mean, every time we get on here, you're going to hear me say, we're working on this, we're working on that, it's coming soon. But don't wait is really the point here. Start marketing your site. Start pasting banners all over the place. Get your blog set up. Everyone's blog will be set up by tomorrow. We pretty much got through most of our bugs. I just experienced one pasting the form on the blog. I do know that they work on all the pages that you create, so I've got to find out what's going on that one. Might have just pasted something wrong, but anyway, lots of good stuff going on. Let me jump over and take some questions here. If you guys have any questions at any time, feel free to put them in the box there. Happy to go through all of them. Gloria, can you give us an example of what to write in a classified or for Craigslist to arouse interest? Yeah, I mean, Gloria, there's so much. I would say one of the things you should focus on when doing Craigslist or like an eBay classified would be just a huge savings. So save thousands of dollars or save 22% off your. Do you have Verizon? I can show you how to save 22% off your cell phone bill. No catch. Click here. I would go more product angle, believe it or not, with Craigslist and with the eBay classifieds and some other classifieds. There's so many people that do so many hypey, make money ones that they seem to not get a ton of attention unless you get in a very good little niche there where you're getting a lot of views and you got a powerful ad. But for Craigslist, to be honest with you, I would focus more product. I would focus more on maybe even, I can show you how to save thousands and I'm willing to pay for your membership, limited time offer, email me or click here. That's really the angle that we're going to be taking with a lot of our cold online marketing is with these silver lights, because I think it makes the pitch so powerful, especially when they contact you and you reach out and you say, hey, yeah, here's the deal. These things cost me money, and I've been able to secure 20 of them, and I want to give you one if you're interested. But here's what I expect from you. You can kind of do a little, go in there and make sure you use it, because there's a lot of good value in there, and then I'll circle back with you in a couple days. So that's really the type of cold marketing I would do, is I'd focus it more on product and value rather than making money, because once they get in there and see it, they might be interested in becoming a distributor. If not, land a customer. Customers are really what's going to drive this thing. Let's see here. Excuse me if I don't pronounce your name right. Shatiana, just saying hello. Suzanne saying hello. Yvonne Davis has a prospect very interested in fundraising. I've asked her to fill out the form. Does she need to fill in part 2 as well? I believe I need to fill out the whole form. Yes, Suzanne. And I'll pop back there just so that we can get back there as well. Get in there in a demo account so I can show you some of the resources back there that you can easily use. Oh, it's one demo, that's right. Okay, so if you're in your back office here, you'll be able to go, here's the merchant enrollment forms. There's also the nonprofit enrollment form. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you got to fill out the whole thing. The good thing about the company is that they're willing to help you here. So if Yvonne has any questions specifically about the nonprofit, have her call the company, or that you can do a live chat too. If you go over here, they'll actually open for about another half hour. They'll be happy to help you out as well on what you need to do, as well as some resources that might help to have the nonprofit see what this is all about. Let's see here. I've sent it to Miguel. Actually, I was just off the phone with him, and it was a suggestion that Yvonne would take this step. Okay. Yeah. So you've already contacted support. Rich, is the blog available for free 1.me members? Rich, no, the blog is an upgraded feature. And in fact, if we go to 1.me, I'll go over those features here with you here. For the system, I just want to share with you guys full integration, landing page, the free products that we're getting ready to roll out, all the prospect management system. That's all included free. So you have basically like your basic structure. You're not going to get any of the bells and whistles, the blog, the ability to upload lists and send 500 a day, text messaging. You'll be able to earn $1 as a free member, which you can eventually use when you get to 400 $1. You'll be able to redeem it for a pro package membership. Each $1 is worth 5 cents, and we did that because actually one $1 is going to be one text message. And so, yeah, the blog is included in the $19.95 package, and it's just going to get better. I mean, we really have been working a long time on using WordPress because it's so easy to use. The plugins that are created for it, just the whole platform, syncing it up with our database, and basically just giving you copy and paste, plugins that you can put around the content you're creating is going to be very valuable for you, very valuable for the website. Because a replicated page is great, but Google hates them. They don't like duplicate content. It's it's not something that you can customize and really make your own. So this is kind of the new way to really give you a platform that will allow you to have value and build value on a daily basis. And as you've heard me talk about on these webinars, I believe that our position right now is to throw out all the nets. It's to start ranking for valuable keywords. It's to start really gobbling up good domain names and get to the point where when these guys really start to fire on all cylinders, they're doing their infomercial for 2013, relaunching their merchant program in October. I mean, they're growing great now, and they've got a fabulous foundation. But when they really start to get some momentum going and they start to really become a name where people hear it and search for it, we want to make sure they're ending up in our funnel somewhere, landing on our pages, and making our group stronger. So that's really my goal right now, is to give everyone on our team the tools to make sure that we're there first. We're out there planting the flags in the ground, and we're staking the territory. So that's really what all these tools will help you do, is just leverage yourself. And when you get into the blog, the idea is all you'll need to do is just create content. That's really, you can spin it any way you want. There's some tricks that you can do that might work for a little while or whatever, but the bottom line is that what works is content. And if you're creating lots and lots of unique and fresh content for your site, I mean, it's only a matter of time before Google starts gobbling it up. So that's really what we're all about here, is helping you to create value with something on a daily basis. Okay, so let me continue here. Suzanne, the blog is Wake Up Now info. No, it's the one.me, or yeah, so it's one.me. So whatever you're using for your marketing system, username and password is synced up now with your WordPress username and password. You'll be able to get in there and start messing around back there. And we'll do maybe next week sometime, maybe next Friday or sometime we'll really focus and do a blog training where I can take the whole webinar and go through each piece, show you all the value back there, and show you basically what you need to do, which is just blog and create content, and then pick the plugins around it. Thomas, can you add the tiny? Yep, I can. And in fact, if you guys are using WordPress and you have plugins that you like, just send me a list, Matt, M-A-T-T, at one.me. I can install them, and they'll show up for you so that you can activate them. So anything that you're using, we'll get some good SEO stuff in there. We'll get some, really valuable popovers and really just good stuff that converts and tracks and the whole nine. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me, Thomas. If you have anything, send it to me. Tim, it took me forever to get, will you record and post this? It took me forever to get in. Yeah, I am recording this, and I will post it. The one I did yesterday on Wednesday is posted. It's live. So if you go to the, if you're on one.me and you click on the recorded webinars, it's right there, or YouTube, or also within your back office. So I'm trying to do a better job at making sure that after these presentations, I convert it and we get up live by the next day. So, yep, you can expect that for the most part moving forward. Greg, is the one.me blog set up for members that don't want to add content but want to use the blog? Yeah, so Greg, if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. It's all set up for you. So, if this is your blog here, again, I used a demo. This site's fully ready to go. You can start sending people to it. Just make sure you use your username. If you want, you can even add these. If you have your Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, or a feed, you can add them, or you can go back there and take them away. It's actually very easy to manage everything. It's all underneath of appearance. When you click on appearance, just click on options, and then you'll be able to do it one by one. So, for design If I want a completely different font, I can change the font of the whole thing. Any custom CSS that you're using, you can put in there. Custom colors, titles. I mean, just very easy. I wanted to make it simple for you with the good template that you could customize. For the header, if you don't like the icons, just drag it to out, and the Twitter and stuff won't be there. If you like it, keep in. A blog, you have a lot of really good sections here that you can customize. So the slider content that you see is all the images that are sliding back and forth. They're all right here. So here's the content slides. There's also an image carousel, which is just kind of a fancier or different way that you can display images. Portfolio is the same type of thing, but right here with the logos is where you can add stuff. So if I wanted to add my own carousel and I added it in here, and then I wanted to show it on my blog, I could easily just pull that over. So again, a lot of drag and drop option. When you drag it over, it'll show up down here so that you can pick options. If you select different categories, if you want if you want to make an about me page and just cycle pictures of yourself, you can do that. You can pick the speed, and just a whole lot of good options. For posts, if you want to change the way your sidebars are looking or not have the sidebars, there's a lot of really easy stuff. You want your Facebook button on there, on, off, just anything that you want to create, you can go ahead and do right here. And then you also have menus for the nav bar if you want to make something else. If you have your own blog or homepage, so easy to do. If I wanted to make, one of them, I would just put one.me, call it one.me. I would add it to the menu. It adds here. If I wanted to make it a drop down underneath of a menu, save it. So if you guys have been using WordPress, you're probably yawning by now, but very easy to use. So if I were to go back to my site, I did save there. I would see all the changes just appear, and I can run with it how I want. So underneath the home, you see now I have a little box under there that I added, and just again very easy to customize how you want. And then it keeps you logged in here. So if you need to go back to your members area, it'll pop you back in there. If you want to go back to the dashboard, you just click on your dashboard, and you're back here. So we're gonna really sync this up. We're looking into session variables to make sure you're logging in once and can go everywhere. But basically very easy to do. I wasn't go through that in detail, but we have a lot of options here asking the blogs if you want to add something new, add a new picture of anything. You can just easily go and it'll have where you browse and find it, and you can categorize it, add your new category. We're going to see some good people, whether or not you have the skills or have ever known any design, we've picked something that's very easy for you to customize if you want to, but you don't have to. You can start marketing. It's all synced up based on your username. All right, let's see here. Greg, is the blog available for free members? No, not right now. It is not. Tim, I posted on the forum as well. When you boys get a chance, take a look at what I posted. Cool. Yeah, I will, and that's actually a good lead-in for it. I'll go to the forum now, and this menu will actually be synced with the one in your back office. But we're gonna start using this forum to create facts, to create just a place where if you can't be on these live webinars and ask questions, you can post them here. And I know we have a lot of members who are asking to be moderators, and just a phenomenal team already. So we want to make sure we're getting a bunch of content up here as well, so that we can easily point people and they can get their questions answered if they don't have time to go to a live webinar. Okay, Gloria, will this be posted for those of us who are unfamiliar so we can go through it slowly at our pace? Yeah, Gloria, I will post this training as well so that you can go through it, walk through it. Tim, I got my leads to work with the new list manager. Thanks. Awesome. That's great news, Tim. I know you've been uploading, I think you said 40 or 50,000. You know, so that's awesome, man. We got the server capability on the back end to handle a couple million a day, but we're warming them up right now before we unleash it. So that's why the limitations are on. But we've got a really slick, customized system that actually sees, cleans, and will send or will delete based on when you hit that send button. So trying to make it as easy as we can for you guys to get as many people taking these free tours and getting into our system as we can. Thomas, are the list manager names unique to each user, or is it like the campaigns where if the name is taken, then you need to say add your username? It's I believe it's unique. I'm trying to think if we changed the way that it's set up. I'm pretty sure we made it unique. If that's not the case, though, just add a 1 or add whatever. It's just for your reference. Bonifacio, will I be able to view PDF or a video of the entire coverage of this webinar, especially the first part that I missed? You'll be able to view it on YouTube. Yes, we'll post it. PDF, though, no. Thomas, in the future, can you add a tweet this for the total saving in the profile? Yeah, I like that. Definitely. In fact, let me write that one down. Tweet this for savings. We're going to be using the stats now all over the place. So, Thomas, I think by far and away you're leading. Thomas has got over 6,000 in products and services that he's saved so far. He's got to be leading for Hawaii. I know he's leading for all of our One.me members. So I think you were our #1 saver in that free thing too. So yeah, I will. I know what you're talking about there, and we'll. That's a great feature. For those of you who don't know how to do that, let me show you how to do that real quick. When you go back into your profile, if you click on Benefits, you're going to see here Saving Tracker. Okay, so if you are using grocery coupons, if you are redeeming freebies, or whatever it is that you're doing, shopping in the cashback mall, some of the stuff's going to calculate automatically for you. Some of it you'll actually have to go in here and add it. So when you add the savings, if you go through and let's just say today you wanted to shop, and so you went to the mall and you bought whatever it is that you bought, I believe it's tracked for you through the mall, but if not, you would go and you would input it and you would say, today I saved this, free products and services, lots of freebies going up on a daily basis. If you want your full color mini cards from moo.com, that's a $20 value. So you go and you get it. It's going to show it, and then you can go and basically say, yes, I claim this, and it'll automatically be added to your savings tracker. Again, your grocery coupon. So make sure you're doing this, because these are like, little tidbits of testimonials that you can use, and we're going to make it easy for you to share this. Not only on your blog, but as Thomas just mentioned, with a little tweet this button, you'll be able to post your total savings to Twitter very easily, and it's just another little thing that you can do where people are like, what? You saved $6,000 on what? Oh yeah, check this out, and in fact, I got a free membership for you. Let me redeem it for you. So I mean, just little stuff like that can bring in big fish. I mean, you'd be surprised at just how action and constant motion in your business can lead to some, massive connections that you'd never know. So just keep doing stuff like that. Keep adding stuff to the savings tracker. Constantly blogging, constantly throwing nets out there. Post on Craigslist, post on eBay. Use the banners in banner exchanges, whether they're free or paid. Just make sure you're tracking everything so that oh, wow, my Craigslist ads are getting, 10 hits a day. I wonder if I can tweak that and get 50. Or, man, I've been placing thousands of banners and I only have 10 hits. And it's like, I got to stop doing that. That's pointless for me. So, just make sure you're constantly doing stuff. You know, we're going to have a lot for you to do, step-by-step type of stuff, resources, ponds to fish in. But right now, you know, we don't have it streamlined for you. There's just a lot of stuff out there that I know a lot of members that are here are constantly emailing or asking, and you know, I'm sending the resources we have, and we'll have a lot of resources in here for you as well. But it's just all about constant daily action, and whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whether it's your own blog, your own website, whether you're paying for traffic, I mean, it's consistency that'll get you leads. So a little tidbit there. Daryl, I already have a leads list imported. Is there a way to name the list as a whole? No, Daryl, unfortunately the capability was added after the fact. If you want, you can send me an email, Daryl, and I can delete everyone for you, and you can re-import. That would be the fastest way if the list is large. Otherwise, you can go to them onesie, and when you click on Manage, you can select whatever it is that you named the list, and then there'll be a part of that list that you can send to. Steve, I got on late. Could you show us the blog and give us a quick overview? Yeah, Steve, I already kind of went through it. Been going through it, you know, here and there. So I'm not sure when you posted that, but you know, been going through it. You'll be able to do it. So I know that we're adding more beta testers as we speak. So if you haven't checked, make sure you go check. All you got to do is go to oneblog.com or log into your, or if you know your username, you just put it. But click on login, and then I'm already logged in, so it's going to ask me to visit the dashboard. But if your account's live, you'll be able to log into it, and you'll be able to start messing around with your WordPress platform. So also, we're creating help. Again, this is for beta testers, so it's not fully ready yet. But click here at the top on the help button. It'll always drop down for you. We're creating a ton of stuff. So the first, getting started, this will really help you. You know, the first thing you want to do is click on the plugins, pick which ones you want to activate. Click on appearance, as you saw me go on the pro options. Again, you saw this is where you can actually just copy and paste this form. I forgot I had put this help menu here. Step 3 is you want to create your first post, which you saw me do under posts. You can also do it under pages. You know, pages are the same thing as posts, except for in our pages there's no comments that are allowed on the pages, whereas posts are open for comments. So that's really the only difference in the two. It's really cool too when you create a page. Let's say I want to create a new page. I would just click on Add New. And you know, whatever I wanted to name the page, I still have the option to make this page look however I want it. So if I want no sidebars, I just click up here. If I want 2 sidebars, I'd click there. Whether I want the page title to be displayed, and then again, all of these that I have access to will be specific to this page. So if I really like, you know, Twitter on this page, I can add it easy, go to the options, and, you know, fill it in for here. If I like the content slider for this page, it's going to pop in here. Let's see, where is it? And I have a few set up for you where if you like all the opportunity page slides, the products, the home page is Save, Manage Money, or the blog. You can pick the height. You know, just you can customize every single page that you set up pretty easily, so you can make the site look how you want it without knowing much about anything, really. You don't need to know any code. You don't need to know anything. All you need to do is create the content. Whatever it is you want to say, whether you want to give your story on how much you've saved or why it is you like this, or your background, whether you find a great article that you want to you know, post, or I mean, it can be motivational, it can be informational. I mean, it can be anything that you want, but you know, create that content, and then you can pick where you want to put it. So if you go to appearance, you're going to be under this menu a lot. Under appearance, widgets and menus is where you can put. If you go to your widgets, you have sidebars that you can pick out. Just make sure you don't delete these PHP widgets, because this is what actually ties you into our system. And this is the form that you can post everywhere. So just keep those intact, but if you want to mess around with the boxes, these are great. And again, we'll be going through this, for those people who have never used WordPress. But let's just say, you want to put something on the right side of your page, right? So I would just grab a text box, and I'm using the, I believe I'm using the full. We'll put the text box there. We'll name it webinar so you can see it, Webby Edition. And again, you can put, you can style this or do whatever, but when you save, now for the full sidebar, that will show me, on all the pages that I have designated like that. So then I believe the blog is one of those pages. It would be right under here, webinar, Webby Edition. So literally, you can put links anywhere. There's just a lot of really easy stuff that you can do with this platform that, why reinvent the wheel and build your own when you can use something that is already the #1 blog platform, hundreds of thousands of plugins and widgets. Now we're just going to show you how to create content and use it. Okay, where did I leave off here? Tom, will you go over how to redeem SL codes, how to give it to a customer? Yeah, so basically in your back office, underneath of this right here, when you log in, this is your home page, you click on the silver light codes, and then you add the code. So you got to actually have a valid code. Again, if I were to add one, just messing around, I would add this code, and it would be right here. So this is a first come first serve code. I can assign it to a specific email, or I can do it just generic, and generic just means whoever gets into my system first and tries to redeem it, the code will automatically be attached to the join link. So if I look at my leads and I go to, if I want to log in as a lead, I'll do that here so I can show you. Now I'm in as a lead of the demo site, so demo is my sponsor, and anytime I would click join, you can't really see this probably on screen, but when you roll over a link, it shows you the link on the bottom, and you'll notice that the promo code is actually there. It's actually the first code that I had there because it hasn't been redeemed yet, but when you click on it, it'll populate the box, and when it populates it valid, it'll go in there and it'll sign them up as if they went and clicked on the sidebar of your profile. So looks like I'm back in the free members, but under my profile, I don't even know. Let's see here. I'm sure demo might work. One demo probably works. Wake up now. So this is your now site, and when you click on this, it pops in here. So basically what's going to happen is this pops up in front of the page. The activation code is pre-populated because it was passed through the link. And something that we're actually working on right now, and I didn't want to bring this up, but since we're going through the process, we're actually really, really simplifying this process for a member. So what happens is this pop-up is going to say, congratulations, their name. So congratulations, Tom. Your sponsor has just paid for your membership. Their first name, last name, activation code, email, and phone number is already going to be pre-populated in the form. So all they have to do is pick a username and password, hit I agree, and continue, and bam, they just redeem that code. So Mike, who's the head programmer for Wake Up Now, is been working on this. This is spec'd out and should be available here hopefully tomorrow. But just so easy to pass codes in basically a couple clicks. And then there they have to activate with their email. So what happens is when they hit continue, it's going to shoot them an email. And the company, just so you know, the emails, they just got their own server in-house, paid a lot of money for it, managing it, and they said it's going live on Saturday. So from the company itself, you're going to be getting a ton of emails. I've been working with them to script some of them out. When a new member joins, when you're close to hitting a rank, when you get your 3 and it's free, I mean, you're going to see tons and tons of emails coming from the company. One of them coming from the company is after they hit continue here, it's going to shoot them confirmation link, and as soon as they hit the confirmation link, that's going to activate their account and count it as the Silverlight. So that's all being completely revamped on Saturday, so should be available by Monday, along with a lot of the customers. So company's been working on a lot of stuff to improve their funnel. We've been working on a lot of stuff on our front end to get into their funnel. And, you know, like I said, August is a huge month for us in so many different ways. We've got so much good stuff going on, and we'll just continue to make your life easier so that you can bring people into this funnel very easily. That's how you create a new customer account right now. So hopefully that helps you on the process and how it's working. Marilyn, I'm unable to sync my email with my sites. You know, there's actually, Marilyn, I will help you out with that, because there is I hate to call it, you know, a hitch, but basically when you come in as a lead to the system and then you enroll, if you try to sign up to the system and it hasn't identified you yet as a member, it'll say that your email address is already taken because you're in the system as a lead. So I have to actually go in and see that you're a member, and I'll just flip it over so you'll be able to sync your email. So send me an email. I'll do that for you if that's what you're looking to. If you can't sign up for the free membership or the upgraded membership and it's giving you your email issue, it's because it's already in our system. Thomas, is the list builder live? I cannot find it. Can you show the location again? Yeah, it's underneath of the, I actually have to log back in, I believe, because I logged in as a free member. But if you click on My Leads, Thomas, and then you click on the second one, which is Import Contacts, it's right there. You have to create it right there. Let me make sure I can show it to you. But if you click on My Leads, then you click on Import Contacts, it's right here. So that's where you'll be able to go create this for yourself. Okay. Michael, and again, if you want to, I mean, it's easy to manage. You can edit it, delete it. But these are key because, you know, and you want to make a nice description for them depending on, you know, what type of database you're keeping. But if you have lots of leads or friends or, you know, somebody that gave you a list of, I don't know, all the people in your town or all the merchants in your town, I mean, just make sure you're keeping good tabs on these, and then, you know, you'll be able to customize your own campaigns around them. And we've already had quite a few people who have emailed us with the templates that they want. So if you write an email that you like, maybe you want to do it in your own words. You know, I use a crude example when I do it, but, you know, hey dude, come check this out. It's really cool. If that's how you think your warm market's going to respond, rather than some formal email that they know is not from you, send the content in. We'll add it to your list so that you can go down and find it, pick that template, and send it to your list. So that'll go for merchants. That'll go for you know, your silver light blasts. That'll go for network marketers that you want to hit, customers that you want to hit. Just, you know, will help you really target your marketing. Just make sure you're keeping good tabs on your list so that you know who's on there. Okay, Michael, will we get the video training on the best script or to approach prospects to give them a free trial? Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that, again, you know, this whole pitch is going to evolve around samples. You know, that's just the easiest way to get somebody to say, oh, okay, I'll check that out. And by saying that, I mean it's the easiest way cold. You know, the cold marketing aspect is so much easier that way. if there's nothing they have to do, if there's no catch for them, if they're truly getting something valuable that you paid for them, a sample. Like, you want a free sample of this juice, no catch, here, fill this out. Works very well for a lot of companies. This is the same thing. So we're going to be doing a lot of our marketing. I would say, honestly, 80-90% of all of our marketing is going to be built around giving away free trials, because once they're in, then it's a matter of, okay, now you've tasted it, now I'm going to work on converting you. And that's just how it's going to be. So all of our training, all of our phone scripts are going to be on that. So make sure you get yourself some silver lights, and you can actually buy these with your wallet. So they're getting ready to release their commissions here on the 15th. If you have extra money in there, make sure you push that toward getting these silver lights, because it's going to go a long way for you. Not only, again, are you going to be able to build your business more effectively, but it's a no-brainer with the amount of money that can be made on purchasing the samplers through your entire organization. So, they've really tied this in perfectly so that people will constantly buy these, be getting paid back on them through the comp plan for, if they have a team that's buying them, and then using them and giving them away as fast as they can, getting people into the funnel to get dripped on and playing the conversion rate. So to answer your question, yeah, Michael, there'll be a lot of marketing material on the free stuff, on the Silverlight stuff. Gila, are we getting a simple one-page landing page, no video, that would show something like this? We can save thousands of dollars an item. Sure. And you can actually create that as your blog if you want. And we'll actually be giving. You might notice up here in these blogs, it'll say my sites. There's you can easily manage multiple blogs. If you want one landing page to say just one pager, very simple, you want to upload the YouTube video that you like, use our lead capture form. You can now start creating all of your own stuff that drops into our funnel. So whether we create it in the future for you or not, you now have a pretty easy way to drag and drop stuff to create your own. Sai, hello Matt, I sent an email about the autoresponder. Yeah, Sai, I actually just read your email about an hour ago. One of the reasons that could be is they're not either opening the emails. The email queue that you're seeing is actually on your own queued up emails. So that's not on the autoresponders. The autoresponders are automatically sent every single time that somebody confirms their email. So that's actually sent. There's a whole list of them underneath of the back office here. I thought I got back in. Let's see here. Yeah, I did. Okay, so underneath of marketing tools, if you go to autoresponders, you can see the days that they actually go out. So these are all being sent out. Day 3, day 6, day 8, day 10, day 12. So you can go through and read through those. Your members are receiving those. Now, there's the tracking on emails is kind of tricky, and the reason is because we can't track opens unless the images load. So a lot of the times someone will open an email and the content will all be there, and they'll see that there should be images there, but they'll get what they want out of the email, they'll read it, and they'll discard it, or they'll click on the link and be gone. A lot of email programs now, you have to click at the top, you have to put yes, display the images. And that's the only way we'll know if the email was opened. So there is a little bit of a misnomer there, because there could be a lot more people opening your emails, but at this time there's no way in the world to track that unless we load an image in there. So that's to answer your question. But the emails are being sent. Anything that you send, we can track it a little bit better because we these are sent from I guess a different platform. we are actually doing the sending on all the ones that you would see the templates on. The reason is these are extremely whitelisted, 99% delivery rate, double opt-in on a very good server. The ones that we're sending, that you're uploading, and that are not verified, we have more control over them, but the deliverability rate it just goes down. So, that's just a given. When you're dealing in the email marketing realm, you can expect anywhere from 75 to 80%. Once you dip below 75%, it's time to get yourself on a new server. Shadiana, what you presenting? Could we get this video for a personal reference? Could you send this? So yeah, Shadiana, let me show you how you can get these. Very, very easy. If you go to any of our sites, one.me is a good one. Yeah, so if you go to me, top right here, if you click on YouTube, you can watch them on YouTube. If you want to just watch the webinars, they're underneath of live webinars, recorded webinars. But if you click on YouTube, it'll take you to the YouTube page, and you can see all of the videos. This is the one we did yesterday, and I'll post this one that we're doing now tomorrow. So you'll be able to watch them easily. Suzanne, do we need to pay another $19.95 per month for? No, Suzanne. You get the blog included with your $19.95 as well as everything. $19.95 is going to be the membership. We're including everything that we have in there. The $49.95 membership is just if you want more. If you want to be able to send more text messages a month, email more a month. If you want to use, some customizable features, mainly developers. If you're a developer and you are already out there marketing and have your own landing pages and you just want to, sync up, we'll customize, help you do anything on that higher package. So you'll never have to pay more than $19.95 a month to get pretty much 99% of what I ever talk about here on these webinars. Daryl, my back office is showing 0 contacts imported, even though I have 7K imported last week. So just make sure, Daryl, that you're clicking on the imported. If you see my leads, you'll see them here. If you click on imported contacts, you'll see the number right here. So if you're saying it's over here, then yeah, that number's not synced up. Those will be synced up when we start the sending, which we just started. So you'll be seeing the emails that you sent. We're tracking them. We're just we only have 2 hands. So sometimes some of these features don't get plugged in until you notify us that they're not working. Gloria, is a 30-day free trial for customers as well as a business opportunity? It's a 30-day free trial of some of the products and services. So the Silver Lite or the Silver Customer Package, which is $25 a month, includes a lot of the stuff in the IBO. This is a 30-day version of the Silver. So the Silver Lite, you get access to a lot of it for 30 days, and then you get the finance on a recurring basis for $9.95. So if somebody decides that, hey, I really love the Silver Lite package and all the value I'm getting there, how do I re-up next month? I don't want to pay any more than what I have. It's $9.95 a month. You're going to get $2 a month off of that customer, and then it pays through 15 generations as well. So there's a few ways to look at it. Yeah, originally it's a customer program, but ideally you want to use it as a teaser to get people who are wanting to upgrade as an IBO. Tim, 500,000. Nice, Tim. Yep. We've got some massive databases that we're getting ready to plug in as well. So it's going to get fun. Jerry, looks like Jerry left. Suzanne, to me, creating a blog is like going to university for me. Yeah, Suzanne, well, we've made it pretty easy. So when you get back there, it's not too hard. So and we'll continue to make it easier. So maybe you can help me help you because I kind of often overlook the, push the on button first, so to speak, and I'm already, going to other features. So if it's too much, this is what this is for right here. And actually, hit back to the dashboard. So the help section right here, we'll do a basic overview. We can do the Suzanne basic overview. Just let me know. We'll definitely make it so that that's easy for you. Every page that you're on, you know what's going on, and we're not going to make you really do anything. If you don't want to touch it, if you don't want to customize it, you don't have to. Just write the content, write good stuff, and everything will take care of itself for you. Everything will be populated around it. Chris, when shopping at the mall, as long as I go to a vendor site through the mall and order at their site, it is tracked back to give cash back, right? Yep, exactly. And I'll show you that again. So, I'm already back here. So if I clicked on, game toys, and I wanted to go through, 3 golf balls, what happens is it loads all the products up within your mall, and then when you click on it, that's when it creates the tracking. If I wanted to buy golf balls, Titleist, I would go here, and then when I click on the link to buy, it'll take me to the site, and it's got the code already back. So when you buy this, you'll see the money actually end up back here that you can view. So this is, again, it's a demo account, but you'll see here in this wallet, there's $31.50. There's been a few purchases through the mall. So yeah, everything, that mall is, it's great as far as tracking and everything goes. I mean, anything that you do in there will be tracked back to you just about instantly. So absolutely, make sure you're shopping. If you're wanting to shop, or if you need something and you're already going online, go buy it through yourself. I mean, it's no-brainer. It'll just be paid right back to you. Let's see here. Thomas, will we have the ability to import contacts with cell phone numbers and no emails for the eventually, yes. And in fact, I'm really excited. I was hoping to debut it tomorrow, but we're going to clean some stuff up in our code, so we probably won't debut it tomorrow. But it definitely is going to be available next week. The text messaging platform, and it's so easy to use. I mean, we've gone the extra mile to make sure it's just find the contact. Oh yeah, that contact agreed. Bam, hit the pick the text and send it. Let's see here. Susie, what happens after you hit continue? I activated one of my own codes and nothing happened, but it shows it was activated. Yeah, so it activates you. Basically, right now, it auto-activates you. So you'll be given, you picked out the username and password on that form, and then you can just go to the site, log in, and you'll start to be able to access your back office with that code. Now, again, what I was mentioning was on Saturday, the company is finally, having the email server. So the email server will kick out the confirmation email, and once that's activated, you'll be notified that one of your codes has been activated. You can actually see it as well. So if you log in, everything's happening. The only thing that's not happening is notifications, emails, confirmations, that type of stuff. So if you go to, let's see here, I believe it's under benefits, and then you go to, account. If you go to account and then you go to silver light codes, you'll see the list of all your codes. And then, you'll see whether they're available, whether they've been activated, or whether they've expired. And, you get a year with them, so you're not going to see expired on any of them anytime soon. But you should see the code that you redeemed as redeemed. And then if you log into your one.me system, I got way too many windows open here. Oh, nice. And you click on my profile, you'll be able to see here, you'll have 49 left or however many left. So, you can manage them here. You'll be able to do a lot with your codes here, assigning them, and the whole nine. So that's where you can see your codes. Greg, sorry if you already covered auto messages tied to the lead that opts in through the blog. Yeah. The only thing with the blog on the autoresponders, and I'll show you how it works, but because of just the way they don't allow like a very good redirect and just the way that it's set up, it's kind of clunky. So the only thing, and I'll show you right now how it works. Just go to the page. So if I'm on the page and I go to sign up, and like that, what's going to happen is I actually have to click here. So that's the only difference. It's already put me in the system. In fact, if you go look on any of the, let's see, Money One, you'll see here that, I just went in fine. I'll show up in my back office of my enroller. The only thing is on the user side, and where was I have to click this, and there's no way to automate it at the time, but when I click it, I'll be logged into my tour, automatically as if I'm, here's my email through the link, so it'll pop me in there. So that's the only little difference, but other than that, it's all synced up. You'll be able to see it for yourself right here. Just, your username will be everywhere on the form, and again, all this is me pasting one line of code that you can paste in any of your pages. The posts, actually, I just found out tonight live that I need to work on the insertion through the pages or the posts. But for all the pages, you'll see that, and then the person will see this when they come back, so that they can, if they come back, they know that they can just get right back in and log in. It's essentially like an auto login for their email. Okay, Thomas, will the contact list be available in the invite tool? Absolutely. Yep. There'll be one more section there, Thomas, under my leads. It'll say, "Ah, man, I just logged back in as a lead." This funny little system here. So underneath of my leads, when you click on, you have My Leads, Imported Contacts, and then you'll have Invited Contacts. So it'll be basically its own place where you're naming it and managing it. It'll be one big contact manager, but separated into 3 different parts because there's actually 3 different servers, and that's not true. There's actually more than that, but there's 3 different triggers that send through 3 different servers, that types of servers. So we have our, let's just say we have 3 or 4 servers that are designated for just bulk. Then we have a couple servers that are designated for your invite tool, which we know the emails are valid. And then we have servers that are, your leads have been verified and we know that they're double opt-in. So we feel comfortable pushing those emails through a server that, we can keep a little bit better whitelisted. So it's a pretty in-depth and intense contact management system, but the goal is that for you, it's just super easy. You just, pick your template, pick your list, and you hit go. Chris, is it possible for you to arrange setting up the one portion of the fibromyalgia video? Yeah, absolutely. As a lead capture, I will double check on that, though. I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but I think that's a great idea. In fact, I'm writing that one down as well. Thank you very much for that. And let's see, Sai, I have seen the letters that are been sent out. Thank you. Shatiana said, wow, about 20 minutes ago. So not sure what, maybe it's a question I answered for you. Gloria, is the new 60,000 plan underway? How does it work? It's not. I don't know when the company is planning on releasing it. I actually was supposed to find out today whether or not it would be tomorrow, but I'll find out tomorrow. So hopefully the company will release details on it tomorrow and have it ready. If not, I know it's right behind it, but they're working on these merchant lights to make sure they're ready by the 15th. So I'm not going to push them too hard on that, although they should have that one available as well. So I will let you know on that one. Again, just wrote it down. So that is a huge carrot. We're going to be using that as well. So I mean, 95% of our marketing is going to cover the guarantee and get in free. So just make sure that you're up with both of those programs. Chris, how many $1 will it take to pay the $19.95? 400, Chris. They're worth 5 cents a piece, so it gets you to $20 basically. Then, hello Matt. My marketing profile form is not inputting data to the My Profile page. Oh yeah. Thank you for that. It's collecting it and keeping it. However, it's not synced up on the profile page. So if you click on this, it's all saved on your questionnaire page. So don't worry. You won't have to fill it out again. Once you fill it out once, you can always come back here and mess around with it if you want to get in on different co-ops or do what. But we are in the process of really organizing this along with all the other data that we're getting from Wake Up Now, and basically as much data as we can possibly categorize together so that we can maximize our marketing efforts. So fill that out. It is being tracked. It's just not showing on your My Profile page. That's one of those tasks that takes about 2 hours with all the variables there. Very easy to do. It's just one of those things that's like, okay, I got to do that. So we will get that live. Chris, trust me, Suzanne is not the only one out here that needs basic overview. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. And so we'll make it basic. That's also why we're not doing too many features with the blog. We're going to only do one template. We're just going to have a lot of options for you on that template. We'll continue to update it and make it easy so you don't have to do much. But you're right, you still need to know how and where to go. So we'll get that. Chris, Lois, I went to buy a thing at Overstock, but it wasn't in the mall. It was only on their website. I clicked on the link and made the purchase on the site. Does my purchase count? I wanted to buy them at Overstock. No, you have to go. You have to initiate it through your mall. Otherwise, it's not going to be tracked to you. So what I would do if I were you, Lois, is what were you searching for? Let's just say you really wanted an iPad. You search the mall for the product. All of the vendors that are within the mall will come up, and you can buy from Target.com, BestBuy.com, GameStop, Mac Mall. So, this is where then you can find the best deal. So rather than shop through the vendor, I would shop for the product and, find what's paying back the most, where the cheapest price is, or however it is that you want to do that. Let's see here. Then I got about 10 undeliverables on imported contacts. Google Gmail locked my account 24 hours. This is a standard action with Google. Then contact me, because I will try and trace that down and figure out what's going on. 10 undeliverable. Matt, M-A-T-T, at one.me. I'll figure out what's going on. Typically, you might have hit a spam trap. I don't know. It wouldn't be necessarily undeliverables. It's more, there are a lot of sneaky people out there that, like to be bad, I guess is the best way to put it, but they can create spam trap emails, and, once they find out what those spam trap emails are, they'll get them into your database, and you hit one of those spam trap emails, it's automatic blacklist for certain ISPs. So you might have hit one of those. They might be looking into your account. I don't know, but I can help you out. Tom, can we import our Silverlight codes into one.me? Yeah, I showed you how to do that there, Tom. I'll show you again real quick. Click on the home page. When you're there, you're going to see 3 new features. You want to click on the codes. Right now, you can't import them, and the reason is because Wake Up Now doesn't want someone accidentally all of a sudden populating all their codes in here, and then all of a sudden they're all gone and given away. So they want to make it so that in order for it to be valid, you have to physically enter it. So that's how it has to go right now. So just go to your hub, find it, copy paste, bam, into the, if you want to give it to someone specific, enter the email address. So if you have a lead that you've talked to and you're like, hey, I got something for you. Oh, hold on 1 second. You go here and you assign the code to an email just by putting the email in here. That's the only person that will be able to see that code. So yeah, a few ways to do it there. Julia, Matt, can you show one more time where I can manually input a lead? To input a lead, one lead, just go to your page. You know, a lot of people will do that. Let's say I talk to, I'm on the phone talking to someone. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm going to send you some information. What's your email? You know, just input them. I mean, that's the fastest way to get them. You know, go to your site, enter them in the lead capture. If you need to do multiples, click on My Leads, click on Imported Contacts, and then CSV format. So CSV is just comma separated. It's like this. You can download the sample. It'll have these in the front, but basically it's an Excel file, or you can also do it in a text file. If you don't have Excel, open up Notepad and put their email, put a comma, put their first name, comma, last name, comma, phone, hit enter to start a new line, and do the same. You can do that. I mean, you can do hundreds of thousands on a regular text file. It's comma separated values. The system will automatically see it and it'll import it. Easiest way to do it is through Excel. You just put them in the columns, and then you want to save the file as a CSV. It doesn't automatically save as a CSV. It saves as an XLS. You need to save it as a CSV, and it's basically the format, save as, go find it, CSV. Once you've saved it, very easy to upload. You click on Imported Contacts, you click Browse, you assign the list, you hit Upload, they'll all be populated in here. And they'll all be on the list that you choose. Okay. Gila, I also do not see all my TVs from TFD and My Leads. Are they not being transferred to this new system? They're not, as far as the ones you've redeemed, no, they're not going to be transferred directly over. I've got some things, or I should say we've got some things up our sleeve with that free thing, but it's not probably going to happen until, I would say, after October, after the launch event. But we'll continue to market to them and bring them over, and then, you know, that's just all I'm going to say about that free thing at the moment. Tim, did you get the email on the org charts and info from Darren? Yeah, I did. Thanks, Tim. I got all that. Yvonne, hi, Matt. Spoke with the CEO of NPO and huge prospect who is interested in the fundraiser program, and I would like some help. Awesome. That is great news. Email me. We'll set up a time, Matt, M-A-T-T at one.me. I'll either help facilitate either something with maybe Darren, who's just awesome at all the fundraising stuff, maybe Russ, or we'll make sure you know, that we get somebody who can close the fundraiser, answer all the questions. I, for one, I'm not even going to try and pretend I'm up to speed on it. I've had my head buried in code for the last month, so I will find you the right person to land that guy. But that's huge, Yvonne. Good job. Sai, thanks, Matt, for your excellent training. Thanks, Sai. Lois, I was buying a chair. I did click on the line of overstock but couldn't get there. You might want to check, Lois. You know, the easiest way to check is just to ask support, give them the receipt, and, you know, if you're sure and you went through and, you know, you can prove the receipt, I can probably guarantee you that they're going to credit your account with the $1, $1 with the with your wallet, with whatever you would have got back in cashback. Greg, if a prospect opts into my blog doesn't click on enter, will they still receive the autoresponder? Yeah, Greg, they do it. They will. The only thing that is happening there is it's not auto-directing them into the landing page. Getting all kinds of errors passing data through. It's a WordPress thing. So yeah, they will. Yvonne, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Chris, still confused on mall, want printer ink from 123 Inkjets. If the particular one that I want does not appear when searching for the product, but the vendor does have it, can I, I'm not sure about that, Chris, to be honest with you. I think that the tracking is only initiated with the product. I don't think it tracks through to the site where you'll get anything that you purchase. So, I could be wrong on that, but I am not 100% sure. So you may want to check with someone who would know better, which would be support. You can email them or do a live chat. But that's a good question. I'd actually like to know the answer to that. So if you do get a answer on that one, let me know. Lois, thanks, Matt. You're welcome. And that's it. That's all the questions we have for tonight. So thanks, everyone, for getting on. Again, we have a lot of people still on the line, still getting trained, and, we're just getting started. I mean, I can't wait till these trainings are a little bit more, I hate to say productive, but I want to make sure at the end of these trainings, it's like I want someone to say, I just got 2 leads. I'm getting leads from what you just did, and, that's where I want to get to with these trainings. So keep coming back. We'll keep setting up all these tools and these features. I can't thank you guys enough for your support. We're going to continue to just pedal to the metal building these features. We've got a front end that is going to be phenomenal with a back end and solid company that we can hang our hats here. Just thank you guys for coming. We'll see you on tomorrow's webinar. Tomorrow, just so you know, we've changed the webinar schedule. Fridays are now 2 p.m. Pacific time. So let me see if I can get to a page here just to leave it so that you guys know. But we've changed the webinars now so that every Friday the live webinar events are 2 p.m. Pacific. Oh, of course, went to the wrong one there. Wait for the page just so I can put it on there. So 2 p.m. tomorrow, bring a guest. A lot of the times Friday will be some type of special. This time it's just going to be a presentation, but where we'll do our presentations, special events. If we have guest speakers, maybe we'll do a special. Maybe we'll do a special on merchants. So Fridays are going to be some good events to attend tomorrow. Bring a prospect. See if you can get them on there at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on giving the webinar and planning on going through the presentation and taking some questions. So thanks, everyone, again. This will be recorded and put up, and have a great night, everybody.